That's a running man. But that's not why you're here. You're here to learn how to shuffle. So my mission is simple, taking you from not knowing how to shuffle to start doing the running man and begin your shuffle journey. So now, yes, that's the running man we want, not the other one. And now to get started, we're going to open our legs a little bit like this, okay? So it doesn't matter which foot you have in the front, the most comfortable you're now with. So in my case, I have my right foot in the front, my left foot in the back. That's going to be our first position, okay? And we're going to call it final position. And it's important that you balance your weight in between the two legs. So I don't want you to be like this, reclined on your back leg or very straightforward. Your body weight is in the core, so to have it aligned, you have to have this part of your body, like your abs, your back, in the middle, okay? And then our second position will come from taking the front one to the middle, aligned with our body, and the other one up here, okay? So screenshot this moment. This is going to be our second position, which we'll call the intermediate position. So the running man consists in these two positions. We'll be repeating that with each leg, and we'll end up having the running man in a loop like the one you're seeing right now. Now we're going to change the two positions. Let's go back to the first position we have. This is the final position of the running man. And now we're going to do like a little hop, a little jump to change the position, to go from this final position to the intermediate position. So we're going to bring this one to the middle, and the back foot, always the back foot is the one going up, okay? Not the front one. The front one comes to the middle, the back one goes up, and we're going to do a little jump, a little hop, and we're going to this position, and we need to stay here, okay? It's important that you do the two moves simultaneously. So when you start moving the front one or the back one, the other one goes along. So 3, 2, 1, at the same time, simultaneously. Again, 1 and 2. And then if you look at the back leg, when it comes up, the knee, I bring it up to more or less my hips, okay? So we're in this position, we do. And imagine like you have like an invisible line around your hips that is going like this, and you're going to bring the knee more or less to this line, okay? We bring our knee up, and now once we're here, we have to go down again. So the one we have up, we're stomping, and the one we have in the middle, we're sliding back, okay? We're also going to do a little hop here, and we got again to the final position. Now we are in the same position we started with, but with the other leg. So we have, if I had the right one at the front, now we have the left one. And same would happen the other way around. We're now in this position, we're going to repeat the loop, but with the other leg. So remember, back foot is going up, the front one is coming to the middle, and now this one, we stomp, and we slide back. 2. Now, as you can see, we're exactly in the same position we started with. So you start with the right foot in the front, you have now your right foot on the front, and if you had your left in the front, you're having the left in the front again. So now it just consists in looping the two moves, stomping and sliding with the right, stomping, sliding with the left, and we chain that and we'll get this loop with the running man. So let's do it. Back foot up, and stomp, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Remember, if you're like feeling that you're losing balance, it's because you have your weight in the wrong position. So remember, imagine there's a line here that goes through all your body, and this line should be right in the middle, right in between the feet. When it comes to the running man practice, there are several things that you need to be looking for and have to pay attention to. First thing, moves have to be simultaneous, okay? So both movements at the same time. That's super important, because when people think they have it and they start accelerating it, they just start unsynchronizing, and you should be paying attention to this. So the two moves at the same time. We're here, final position, 1, and 2 moves at the same time simultaneously. When you start, the other one starts too. 2, and 3, and 4. Okay, it doesn't matter which side are you looking, okay? It's the same. 1, and 2, and 3, or you're looking to the front, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. If you want to end up having a really good running man, this is a very important point. Now there's another point I haven't explained yet in this video, which is that your toes, yeah, your feet need to be looking straight, need to be looking forward. So if I'm looking to you, now right now I'm looking to the camera, look at my feet are straight. They're not like looking to the outside, yeah, or to the inside. In shuffle we have steps that we pivot. So it's very easy to have one foot or 2 feet looking outside or inside, but for the running man, we have to keep them looking straight. Why? Because the running man, as its name says, is like a person running, okay? So when we run, we have our feet looking forward, okay? When we walk, we have our feet always looking forward. We just don't go like walking like this. If there's someone who walks like this on purpose, please let me know in the comments, but I don't think anyone just walks or runs like this. So this is a very important point. Now I'm doing the running man looking forward, looking to you. So if you see, my feet are always, in every step of the running man, they're always looking forward. They're always looking straight. So, and 1, repeat with me, and 2, and 3, and 4. It doesn't matter when you do it slow or when you speed it up, yeah, they'll always be looking forward. Now again, that's the basic running man. So the balance, this is another point, remember, it has to be in the middle, yeah? It doesn't matter which leg, how are you orientated, and to help you balance, you can just bend a little bit your knees, okay? To have this control of your body. So being like this, maybe it's more difficult to control where your core is, but if you bend a little bit your knees, it'll be more easy for you to just control your body weight and your body placement. So having this little knee bending will help you a lot. Now maybe you're struggling dragging, yeah, doing like this slides in the running man. If it's being very hard for you, I just recommend you to do jumps, like little jumps. So when you change the position, you don't need to like drag and have like all this friction going on, yeah? So I just recommend you to get the starting position, this final running man position, and just do a jump and go to the intermediate one and do another jump. It doesn't matter, it's not fast. Now just looking to learn the running man and have the positions right. So we're here, 1, and slowly jumping, 2, and 3, and 4. Doing the jumps will help you clean the steps and clean the position, yeah? So when you jump, you can make sure everything is okay, your feet are aligned, or your weight placement is okay, yeah? Now we do the other one. Boom. As I said, we don't need to be like dragging, having all this friction. So also depending on the floor, for example, this floor is a bit sticky. So if I was dancing here, I would just be jumping a little bit more so I can avoid having this friction. And now the most important point is the speed, okay? So maybe you're starting to get it and you just want to speed it up. I know shuffling is a fast dancing, so you want to speed up, you want to get on beat, but getting the speed right and fast is very hard to do it right at the first time. So I just recommend you to don't rush the speed, okay? When you practice, the most important thing you need to be looking for is find a speed that you can maintain and then try to keep pushing that speed little by little, and don't get used to do it fast then slow, then fast then slow, because you need to be constant, okay? When we dance, music has a pace and we need to continue that pace and that speed for a 1-minute dance round, whatever is the duration of the round. So we need to be okay keeping up with this speed. So imagine this is the first time you're trying your running man, that's why you're in this tutorial, maybe, probably. Now we're here, and you only can do this speed. And 1, and 2, and 1, and 2. Then that's your speed right now. When you are very used to this speed, you'll feel that you can start speeding it up, okay? To speed up, I recommend you to not drag, because friction always will create your resistance, and resistance for when you want to go fast, you want to try to avoid it, okay? When you start gaining control over the steps, you can do pretty much whatever you want, but right now, the easiest thing to gain speed or to try faster paced running mans, you just need to hop. So try to avoid dragging. That's something that I was struggling a lot when I was learning. And when I discovered this thing of the jumps, it's just, I was like enlightened just in a moment, and I was like, oh, okay, now I get how to do it fast and clean. So you want to do it faster, start doing it with the hops, okay? And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. And now, when you start getting fast, it's just, you need to get used. Shuffling is super intense, it's very cardio. You need all your body ready to go and being able to maintain this speed over the time. So this will be more like a sensation, a feeling you'll have when you're doing the running man, where you feel, oh, I really can start doing it faster, okay? But just don't rush it. Focus on doing it better than the last day, and this way is how you improve it now at the beginning. Now I'll do like a speed up running man from really low to like normal or high speed in shuffling, okay? So you can see how could be the process like. But as I said, don't rush it. This is just for you to see and to have something, a reference for the speed, okay? So we're starting here, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. I'm speeding up, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, speeding up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, faster, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Even that for me, now I'm like hard breathing, going fast is demanding, so just take it slow. This is not a race, it's not a competition for anything. You need to learn it properly. Don't rush the speed, speed will come. And once you get the speed, you'll not lose the speed, so it'll be fine. And depending on when are you seeing the video, in my channel there's a tutorial focused only on how to speed up your shuffling. Doesn't matter the step. Let me know in the comments if you got the running man right. Thumbs up if you got it. As I said, that's the beginning of your shuffle journey. First time welcome to the shuffle community. It's great having you here on board. There's an incredible shuffle community. So subscribe to the channel. You'll find here a lot of more tutorials, a lot of more things to learn about shuffling. So if you're starting out and you just don't know where to learn or what direction follow, you can find a lot of things here in this channel. I don't have anything else to say, so enjoy your shuffle journey. It's nice having you here, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.